I have heard it been said by many grievers over the years after the death of a spouse or a partner that I don't know who I am now. I was married for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 50 years, 65 years, and my spouse or my partner is no longer with me due to death, and I am trying to discover a new life, and I don't know who I am now. If you are grieving the death of a spouse or a partner and you are wrestling with that question in your heart, I am here to let you know that you are not alone. There are many who struggle with that question verbally and at times silently. My name is Dr. Pam Strachan, and I am excited to join with you today as I deal with the topic on who I am now. Grievers who wrestle with this question are often afraid of voicing it to others for fear of being judged. But it is a question that needs to be voiced in a space that feels safe and non judgmental. I have a story to share with you that is very familiar to many people, and some of you who are listening to this video are very familiar with the story in the Bible of Adam and Eve. When God created this perfect world, He created this man and this woman, Adam and Eve. He placed them in this beautiful, perfect garden and gave them everything that a person could ever need. He told them, you can have everything in this garden except this tree over here. Do not eat from it, do not touch it. And this couple ate of the forbidden fruit and disobeyed God and plunged them into a whirl of changes. Life was no longer the same. And I can only imagine when they look at how things have changed around them and in them, they must have asked themselves or each other, who am I now? And so when God came down to see what happened during the cool of the day, He asked them this question: where are you? Because things have changed so significantly around them and also inside of them. Where are you now? One of the biggest changes that they experienced was the awareness that they were naked and they needed to be clothed. And I think that grief has a way of doing something similar to us, where when we lose something or someone significant, it will leave us in a space with changes all around us where life seems naked and empty and lonely. God says, where are you? And I'm sure they were wondering, who am I now? And so they tried to clothe themselves, but God in His compassionate love gave them a better covering. And He does the same for us. So I'm going to look at some ways in which changes happen to us that will trigger us to ask the question, who am I now? Changes while we are going through losses are inevitable. So here are some things that significantly will change when you have experienced a loss of a partner, a spouse, or it could be something uniquely or different. It could be a divorce, your relationship that you have vowed to spend forever with your loved ones. Something has happened and that has changed. So the first thing that will change after a significant loss is your identity. Who am I now? I used to be a husband. I used to be a wife, a caregiver, a person who was a provider, but my loved one is no longer here. Who am I now? I no longer have the role that I used to have before. It's no longer a part of my experience. Who am I now? Another change that you will go through is your mood. Your mood will fluctuate up and down. There are days when you will feel like you are losing your mind because of the mood and the changes that is happening inside you and also around you. Also, another thing that will change is your body. Your body will change physically, mentally, emotionally. That you will experience things in your body that makes you wonder if you are losing your mind. The feelings of sadness, the feelings of fear, the feelings of guilt, the feelings of not sure what life will look like as you move into the future. Another change that you will experience is change with your routine. Just think about how you may have been a person who would wake up in the morning and have coffee or tea with your spouse or your partner. Or you will have lunch at a certain time or dinner at a certain time, or even go to bed at a certain time. And you no longer have that routine. And it will trigger the question, who am I now in this house by myself with all these changes happening around me? Can you relate to these changes? Changes are inevitable. As I mentioned before, they are bound to happen. And when we walk through these changes, they will generate the question, who am I now? And if you are asking that question, it is a good question, and I thank you for asking it. And so as you walk through your grief, and as you process your loss, the answer to that question may come today, next week, or it may come several months from now. And if it doesn't, don't be discouraged. Do know that you can open up your heart and God will fill your heart. He will fill your cup with His peace. Just like how He covered Adam and Eve during their loss, He will also do the same for you. He will cover you with His comfort, with His peace, and with His love. Thank you for watching. And until next time, you take care and be well. Don't forget to share the link with someone who's wrestling. Subscribe. Share your comment in the comment section. I want to hear your feedback on this video, on what you are wrestling with that question, who I am now after my significant loss. Take care.